भारतीय न्यूज सीधा, सटीक और निष्पक्ष।
Good evening and welcome to Bharati News. I am Akshita. Let's have a look at the biggest news of the day. Here is the national news first. The Congress said it is wrong to think that Narendra Modi is India and India is Narendra Modi, as it lashed out at the BJP for criticizing leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi for his Narendra surrender jibe. Congress Media and Publicity Department head Pawan Khera claimed that Gandhi's Narendra surrender remarks encapsulated how the Prime Minister has repeatedly surrendered India's national interest when it was required to show the requisite depth and Vishwaguru status. The BJP people were making a film for their hero for the last 11 years, Mukaddar Ka Sikandar. But when the film was ready, it turned out to be Narendra Ka surrender. Actually, there is no injection of bravery, but it is inbuilt in the character of a person. The history of BJP RSS people has been of cowardice, he alleged while addressing a news conference at the Congress Indira Gandhi Bhavan headquarters in New Delhi. Khera alleged that in the last few years, there has been anti-national sentiment in Nepal, resulting in the country moving closer to China, whereas this was not the case 10 years ago. If this is not a surrender policy, then what is it? The Congress alleged that the government has announced the start of the monsoon session of Parliament 47 days before is due in order to run away from the demand of the party and the Indian bloc for an immediate special session to discuss the Pahalgam attack and the centre's failure to bring the terrorists to justice. Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju said that the monsoon session of Parliament will be held from July 21st to August 12. The Cabinet Committee on Parliamentary Affairs, chaired by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, has recommended the dates, he told reporters in New Delhi. Here comes the international news. US President Donald Trump re-insisted a sweeping travel ban affecting citizens from 12 countries and placing heightened restrictions on travelers from 7 others. The restrictions, which will take effect on Monday, are structured to avoid the confusion and protest that erupted in 2017 when Trump's original travel ban went into effect with little warning. This time, the rollout comes with a brief grace period and builds on a foundation the Supreme Court upheld during his presidency. The countries now barred from entry into the United States include Afghanistan, Myanmar, Chad, the Republic of Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Haiti, Iran, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and Yemen. Additionally, the administration has imposed new restrictions on visitors from Burundi, Cuba, Laos, Sierra Leone, Togo, Turkmenistan, and Venezuela. In a video posted on social media, Trump tied the policy to a recent terrorist attack in Boulder, Colorado, which he said demonstrated the need for stricter immigration control. The suspect in the incident, a citizen of Egypt, allegedly overstayed a tourist visa according to the Department of Homeland Security. Russian President Vladimir Putin told US President Donald Trump that he would have to respond to Ukrainian drone attacks on Russia's nuclear-capable bomber fleet, which also describing peace talks with Ukraine as useful. The war in Ukraine is intensifying after nearly 4 months of cajoling and threats to both Moscow and Kyiv from Trump, who says he wants peace after more than 3 years of the deadliest conflict in Europe since World War II. After Ukraine bombed bridges and attacked Russia's fleet of bombers deep in Siberia and Russia's far north, Putin on Wednesday said that he did not think Ukraine's leaders wanted peace. Shortly after Putin discussed the attack with the top ministers in Moscow, Trump said he had spoken by telephone with Putin for 1 hour and 15 minutes and that they had discussed the Ukrainian attacks and Iran. We discussed the attack on Russia's docked airplanes by Ukraine and also various other attacks that have been taking place by both sides. It was a good conversation, but not a conversation that will lead to immediate peace, Trump said on social media. Here comes the sports news. RCB IPL 2025 victory celebration turned into nightmare as a massive stampede outside the Chinnaswamy Stadium claimed 11 lives and left 33 injured. The trophy celebration happened within 18 hours after RCB won the title, and while news of the stampede was put on the headlines, the players and the staff continued with the celebration inside the stadium. According to a Deccan Herald report, senior police officers have revealed that they advised against holding the celebrations at short notice, but instead postponing the celebrations by a week. Their advice was ignored. Karnataka State Cricket Association (KSCA) and RCB mourned the lives lost in the unfortunate stampede in Bengaluru near the Chinnaswamy Stadium. The outpouring of fans in a huge number in Bengaluru to celebrate RCB's maiden IPL win took a tragic turn. Royal Challengers Bengaluru (RCB) issued a statement after a horror show in the city as a intention celebration event turned tragic, resulting in the loss of lives and several people getting injured after a mass gathering took the shape of a stampede on Wednesday, June 4. RCB mourned the lives lost and extended their condolences to the affected families, while the Karnataka State Association (KSCA) announced rupees 5 lakh ex gratia for the victims' kin as a gesture of support and solidarity during such challenging times. We are deeply anguished by the unfortunate incidents that have come to light through media reports regarding public gatherings all over Bengaluru in anticipation of the team's arrival this afternoon. The safety and well-being of everyone is of utmost importance to us, RCB said in its official statement. Here comes the business news. Tariff-led global uncertainty may constrain the quantum of repo rate cut by the Reserve Bank of India in the current financial year. Karthik Srinivasan, Senior Vice President and Group Head, Financial Sector Ratings (ICRA), said RBI's call would largely be on how domestic factors play out, but you can't completely ignore what's happening globally. You can't ignore the tariff issues that are playing out, Srinivasan said. He added that monsoons could also factor the rate cut decision of the Apex Bank. ICRA expects a 25 basis point cut in the repo rate in the Monetary Policy Committee's decision, which will be announced on Friday. Srinivasan said that the in-house view is of 75 basis point rate cut post the April policy reduction. RBI has till now cut the repo rate by 50 basis points since February. Adani Enterprises Ltd has secured $750 million in external commercial borrowings from a consortium of international lenders. The funds will be used to refinance $400 million in existing debt, with the remainder allocated for capital expenditure at 6 airports and AAHL's non-aeronautical business, Adani's Enterprise said in a stock exchange filing on Wednesday. The financing round was led by First Abu Dhabi's bank, Barclays, and Standard Chartered Bank. The trust placed in us by leading global financial institutions underscores the long-term value and potential of India's aviation infrastructure. AAHL is well on its path to deliver exceptional customer experiences, leveraging technology for seamless operations and prioritizing sustainability and community engagement across its airport network, said Arun Bansal, Chief Executive Officer of AAHL. So that concludes our news bulletin for today. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned to Bharati News for continuous coverage and more updates. Wishing you a good evening and great night ahead.